Hi Wax friends, happy Sunday. I don't know if you can see out my window. It's kind of a dreary day. It's been snowing off and on, nothing sticking. It's well above freezing here, but it's just kind of a weird looking day today. So I've got a pot of soup on. Sydney left to go back to school today. She has to work tomorrow and she starts classes, I think, next week on her master's. So let's see, 3 of the college kids have went back to school, so we've got 2 left. So I think they're both going back next weekend, and then we will be all alone again. So it was good. It was nice having everybody home for the holidays. It's always good when everyone gets where they're going, and Brad and I get back into our routine, but it's always nice when they come home too. So this video is going to be my empties for the past week, and I didn't organize anything, so we're just gonna go with it a little bit, okay? That Luna scent circle that I got, I went ahead. I've got this old. It's a blanket chest, but it stands up, and then it's just kind of got one of those flaps. Okay, so I bought it and it was labeled a blanket chest. I got it from a craft mall, whatever. It smells really bad inside. I don't know if it's the cedar. I don't know what it is. But so I threw this in there. I've got a scent pack in there. And then in one of the cubbies, we used to have these little balls that we threw in the kids' like bags for their sports. And they're to keep your gym bags smelling good. Well, I found one of those in one of the kids' cubbies, so I went ahead and tossed that in there too, so there's all kinds of shit in there. But, I mean, you can't even hardly stand to have the blanket up to you. It smells so terrible, but it's really a neat little piece of furniture, and I don't want to get rid of it, but it just makes shit smell bad, so I threw that in there. Long story for a scent circle, huh? Did go through some cotton balls. I am completely out, which means I think I'm going to have to take off my pajama pants today and get my butt out of the house and go to Dollar General and get some. But I need some cabbage too, because I have vegetable soup in the crock pot and I didn't have any cabbage, and I would really like to have some cabbage in it. So we'll see. Let's see. Okay, so we'll go today, what I'm doing today. So a couple days ago, I did some coffee, or maybe it was last Sunday, because I think last week I did my empties on a Saturday. Well, I had my Paris Cafe from Bath & Body Works. I had this candle going, and this is one of my favorite coffee candles. I think it's just superb. It performs well. It went all crazy on me, so I hadn't looked at it in quite a while, and Brad said, Maggie, you got a wick burn out of your candle. So by the time I got to it, it was a complete mess. And so I've just been chunking it up and throwing it in my warmers. So I did that today. It's in a couple warmers because I didn't have enough wax for what I wanted to get through. But I'll tell you, I prefer this burning. It is a really strong, almost a little skunky when you throw it in the warmers. So I prefer it burning. So I have that going in the 2 burners in my office today. And it was just a little too skunky for me. So I put in some of this Vintage Chic Jackie O, which is rich vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows. I really want to get through some of my Vintage Chic since she's going to go out of business. That way, if there's something I really, really like, I can get it. I haven't really melted a lot of Vintage Chic because I knew it lasted a long time. So I was kind of using some other stuff up. You know, this smells really nice. This is not something that I'll need to purchase from her. It does smell nice on cold, but it's really light, melting. So it's not something I would reach for again. I'm glad I had it. I'm glad I gave it a try. And I will put this in my melting basket and try to finish that up. And I'm going to do the same with this Paris Cafe. I like to do coffee on the weekends, at least one day on the weekend. So I'm sure next week I'll have this used up. But what I did in the open concept today, I'm trying to get through some of my Super Tarts coffee. I don't have many of these clams left. This one is House of Stark, and it's coffee and maple sugar. So I've said before that I'm not crazy about Super Tarts coffee. I tend to smell a lot of plastic, even when I'm warming it. not just in the clam. But I will say, I do get a little of the maple on this one. And so all I had was the one clam. And so I had a little bit left of this Martha and Snoop. And so I kind of just alternated warmers with the Martha and Snoop and this coffee. And then used some of my Paris Cafe where I needed it. Martha and Snoop, love this. I finished this because I had enough left. One day this week I did this through my open concept and I love it. It threw beautifully. I have 2 more loaves and I've just ordered a blossom bar of this because this is my favorite vintage chic. And this performs well. I really, really like it. Like I said, I've got a blossom bar, and toward the end of the year, I'll probably go ahead and order some more from her. Let's see. So one day I did some Saint Nickerdoodle from Cincy and Orchard Apple and Spice from Cincy. Kind of mix these two together. This was a really nice day. I liked it. Saint Nickerdoodle is in my club, and I think I'm going to keep it in my club for a while. This one is not. It's nice, but it's not anything special. I can get this or something like this to go with the Saint Nickerdoodle. But I did like this combo. It was really, really good. The other coffee day that I did, which I think was like last Sunday, I had a clam of Grimes from Super Tarts, which is coffee, applesauce, and donuts. Unfortunately, I really didn't get much of anything from this. I mean, I don't even smell coffee in the clam. I just really struggle with her clams. But I mixed it with Jackie O's peanut butter zucchini bread, which is vanilla bean zucchini cake topped with whipped marshmallows and peanut butter drizzle. I liked this. I don't know. I don't know if this is a must-have purchase. I think I could maybe get something similar from some other vendors, especially with doing customs. But this was nice. I definitely got the zucchini cake, a little bit, and the peanut butter. So I did like that. It was nice. Okay, so this I used last week, and I had left it in my bedroom, but I want to talk about it. This is Lavender Dreams from Hayden Rowe. I have one little lone piece left. Not sure where I'm going to put this. I took this and put it in my bedroom bath with something else that I don't have in here, and I don't know what I did with it. Like, I think it was a Cake Pops scoopable wax, just like to bakeify this lavender. This lavender is beautiful. When I get through, it's super, I think this is just a super sweet lavender, and I love it. And it threw beautifully. So I don't melt a lot of lavender because I don't change out my wax at night, and I don't keep my warmers on throughout the night. So I just don't do a ton of lavender, but I'm going to try to get through all the different lavenders that I have, and then I'm going to repurchase this. This is wonderful. I really like this. It was a powerhouse. One of the days I did coffee in my office, I burned this morning latte from Sonoma. This one is coffee, vanilla, cream, and almond. This actually did a pretty good job. And for what you can get these Sonoma candles for, especially, you know, if you have if they're on sale, and they're usually always on sale, then you have your 30% off coupon, and then depending on how big your order is, you get your, like your Kohl's Cash. I mean, you can get these for practically nothing. This was a good candle. I thought this did really well in here. So I would, looking forward to melting more of that. Yesterday, I took this old bar of Fuji from Sassy Girl Aroma. I got this in a D-stash. This is from February of 2020. So this is probably almost 3 years old. This thing, I put this all through my open concept. It was so good, so strong, so good. And it's just an apple scent. It's a little bit body care-esque of an apple scent, but I think it's super pretty. I would definitely repurchase this. I don't remember seeing this poured recently at all. yeah, like I said, I got this in a G session. I put this in probably at 7:30 in the morning, and then we left yesterday we left about 11 o'clock, and we got back about 4:30-ish, and it was still going strong in my open. Definitely not as strong as it was at 11, but still, it was doing great. So I really like this. If you see this and you like apple, it's a sweet apple, like I said, almost a little body care-esque, but I really, really like that. I would definitely get more of that. And then in my office, I had some green apple going. I had 2 samples from L3, a green apple cinnamon sugar buttermilk pie and cinnamon sugar golden grams green apple kolaches. So I put these in my office in my 2 warmers. These were good. They were apple heavy, green apple heavy, but they did the job. I could smell them. They were good. Okay, so getting back to my Tootsie's wax that I bought from the Tootsie's Etsy shop. Been trying to get through these, even though these are new, because these clams are such a freaking hot mess. Okay, first I'm going to go back to last week. I think I had that Nag Tampa one in my empties. Guys, that went for one day in my open concept and 6 days in my bedroom, and was still going strong. That was some of the most incredible wax ever. I finally had to take it out because I was just done smelling it. It was still so strong. It was good. So what I put together in my open concept this week is the strawberry shortcake and the almond macaroons. This was really good. It started off, you know, really, really strong, and I did like it. This isn't my favorite strawberry, but it was good. And the almond macaroons was pretty good. This was a solid medium throw. It didn't perform as strong as the Nag and the sugar cookie or the blueberry and the lemon, but I mean, with these 2 scents, I wouldn't expect it to, honestly. But this was very good, especially for the price. If we could just get them to start using better clams. Because, yeah, I had to use these up because the clams were falling apart. It was either that or bag them, which would be fine too. Okay, I think I already talked about that. Okay, so in my bedroom this week, I pulled out a bunch of older wax, and I have 221B Baker Street from Destination Wax, one of her unclams. I've had this going in my bedroom for, this is probably today the 3rd day or the 4th day, I don't know. But I started off because it's pretty strong in the bag, because it's leather, vanilla, cherry pipe tobacco. So it's pretty strong in the bag. So I started off with just 2 of the, I think I started with just 2 of the squares. And I did that for a day, and it was fine. And then the next day, I put another one in my bathroom. So I kept those 2 going for a second day, put one in my bathroom, and then put 2 more, it seems like, in the, I have like a candle vessel that sits on a hot plate in that. So yeah, so I've just kind of slowly been adding more wax to it, more fresh wax. And today I put in the last square, and it's going strong. And I'm sure it'll be still going strong tomorrow. I don't know if I'll take it out. I'm not going to say I would never get this again. It's not what I'm wanting to smell now. But never say never. You know, when my nose changes again, because I'm sure it will, you know, I might want more scents like this. I have a lot of stuff like this right now, I'm finding. I threw in this Mallow Fireside sample from VCS the day I did the Jackie O and the coffee. And this is good. I mean, L3's Toasted Mallow and Marshmallow Fireside, they're both really good. Especially for a small. Yeah, and I did from Knowles Farm Scents, Cali Coffee Bar, which is fresh brewed coffee, cream, sugar, and vanilla. This is a standout coffee scent. I mean, it's really good. I love Knowles Farm. I love the owner. He's fantastic. They have great customer service. They have really good wax. I think toward the middle of the year, I'm really going to kind of focus on Knowles Farm. They have my favorite zucchini bread. I love their zucchini bread. It's pretty local to me. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away from me. So I got to get through some of this wax, and then this is going to be one of the vendors I start purchasing from regularly. I've decided that. I've been melting a little bit more in my basement since the kids have been home. Brad seems to go down in the basement a lot more in the winter. And so yeah, I took this Tate from Super Tarts. This is Crisp Apple, Autumn Leaves, Orchard Woods, Cotton Candy, and Blackberry. This is really, really nice. I do like this. I have 2 warmers down there. So I put 1 square each in a warmer, and I have a scoopable of smoked leather from Closet Full of Wax down there that I don't particularly care for. Love leather, but the smoked leather and me, no, not so much. So I mixed that. This really did great down there. I think I had 4 cubes of this left, so I did that a couple days down there, and it worked well. This is a really nice apple and blackberry scent. It's good. It did well. Hipster from Kay's Scented Melts. This was poured back in February. I've noticed when I first started vendor wax, I bought very little bakery, and I have a lot of scents like this, a lot of leather, a lot of cologne, just a lot of strong those types of scents. See, I put this in my bedroom. I only used 2 cubes one day, and it was really, really good. This is nice. I'm gonna try to finish this up this week. And then one day I put it in the back bathroom, the girls' back bathroom that eats scent, and it did really well. Yeah, this is just a really pretty, fresh, I think it's kind of soapy scent. Not real overpowering, but performed fantastic. So I usually have good luck with Kay's. Snowdrop Cake from Southbound, which is almond, rose, benzoin, cassis, and black currant. It's the Lush Snow Cake type. This is beautiful. I would definitely repurchase this. I used the last of this in the back bathroom, and it performed well. It is, I don't have any Lush anymore that smells like this. I don't know, do they even make this scent anymore? I used to have some Lush that smelled like this. Yeah, this is really, really good. Performed well. I would definitely get more of this when I start buying again. I like that. Fluffy Towels from Waxidents. This was a 3-pack of little bunts. And I'll tell you, Waxidents is a company I don't hear much of. And I've had really good luck with Waxidents. Their wax is on I hate to say cheaper, the less expensive side. I think the last time I looked and wrote stuff down, their wax is $1.30 an ounce. That's really, is that right? An ounce? Yeah, that's really, really good. But this was getting old. This was a year old. I had 1 cube left, and I put it in Sydney's bedroom warmer in the basement when she was in there one day, and it performed good. I do have some more Waxidents. Good. I want to get a good start on that, and this might be a vendor that I buy from too, as long as it keeps performing, because the price is definitely right. So check them out, and you can do customs all the time with Waxidents, and she's got so many different styles. Like you can get the 3 packs of the bunts in here. She's got loaves. She's got mini loaves. What else? There's all kinds of stuff, but it's waxidentscandles.com. Yeah, I like them. She's got a great scent list too. One day in my office, I had 2 samples of red bottoms from L3, which is zucchini bread. Is that right? Sugar cookie royale, raspberry and vanilla bean marshmallow, if I have that written down right. This performed really good in here. I have 2 warmers here in my office, 1 of these samples in each, and it was really nice. I like that. I think I have something mixed with red bottoms. I think maybe a hybrid loaf with this in it and something else. Don't know. Okay, this might have been my womp womp of the week. Let's get this out. So Wednesday in my open concept, I did some of this Reaper's Shroud from the Bathing Garden. I did not like the scent at all. It performed solid. This is really a strong, kind of soapy scent. I guess I wrote soapy. I don't really know how to explain this one to you guys. I couldn't find the scent notes on their page, but I thought, you know, if I mix it with some bonfire marshmallow, maybe that will... And I don't mind the bonfire. I didn't mind this was okay. It's bonfire bliss and sugary marshmallows, but this was just too much. So I didn't really, yeah, this would not be a repurchase. I would get the bonfire marshmallow again, I think. It was okay. Just didn't do enough with this Reaper's Shroud. And this would be in her Halloween collection, because this was from 21, December 21, and something that would come out in the Halloween collection. And then I don't know why this is in here, my breakfast apple pie from Lavender and Speckles. I talked about this already. I love this scent. Brings back a lot of memories. When I start buying again, I'm going to get some more of this, and because this was in her old formula, I want to try it in the new formula. So that is my empties for the week. I've got a melting basket pulled. I went in and pulled like 4 of my totes out of this closet, and I wanted to get my oldest wax. My problem is my oldest wax is all the leather and books and cologne type stuff, and I'm just really not in the mood for that stuff right now. So I've got a lot of that pulled, but I'm going to go through a bakery drawer and pull out some of my oldest bakery, and there's some Scentsy that I want to try before some of these scents get thrown out of the catalog. So I'm going to go pull some of those, and then I'll come back and I'll do this melting basket video with some of my older wax. So everyone, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great Sunday. Bye.